Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the No Breaks TV broadcast. You're picking up after a few laps. We apologize for that service connection we experienced just a little bit ago. Coming back, we just coming in after a caution of the 81 Andrew Cardinelli at a self-spin off of turn 3, so we are coming back down. The boys are on pit road, picking up some 4 fresh Goodyears and full of fuel. In the meantime, we had one driver stay out. That would be the number 16 of Michael Redding. He will be staying out and leading the lap, staying on the track. Looks like the number 5 of Jason Alexander, ladies and gentlemen, will be our lucky dog on this caution. That should bring him back to 8 laps down. Looks like coming out of the pits, we got Tyler Justice, Jared Beasley, Zach Lindgren, and Bradley Wilson for the top 5, falling in behind Michael Redding in the 16. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Jared Beasley was able to beat Tyler Justice off of pit road. He will be restarting on the outside in second with Tyler Justice on the inside of third row. Behind him looks like to be the 17 of Alan Westman will be restarting fourth. Fifth will be Zach Lindgren in the 85. Sixth will be Terry Mason in the 75. Craig Lerman in the 43. DJ Hargrove in the number 24, the Fisherman moves up into the top 10. And David Levine in the 9th place position in the 59. And Derek Robinson cracks top 10 also in the number 818 car. One of our biggest movers of the night, though, Dewey, the 43 of Craig Lerman. He's had a pretty patient race back there. He's moved his way up from the 20th starting pot all the way up to 7th.
Craig's done a good job here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We currently have, looks like 13 cars on the lead lap, Dewey. So we've had 5 cars fall out tonight due to motor problems or accidents or wrecks, a couple of different things. But you know what? That happens once in a while. So that being said, let's go. They're getting ready to get back here stacked up side by side and go back to green flag racing. When we go back green, we should have about 76 laps remaining in this race.
The lights are out on the pace cars. Everybody is doubling up here, getting ready to go back underway at Gateway Motorsports Park. Michael Redding, a little bit of contact with the 59 of David Levine. Sent him towards the back. On the caution, he did not come down pit road, and he will restart back up front. Well, here we go through turns 3 and 4. Pace car looks to head back down pit road. Michael Redding looks to get back on the gas and get us back underway here. Pace car is in, and Michael Redding is back on the throttle, and we're back underway.
Michael Redding pulling the big block on the number 7 coming into turn 1. He'll get back to the outside where it's his preferred line of running, and Tyler Justice will drop to the bottom and try to make a run on him coming out of the exit of turn 2. It looks like he gets his nose up to his front fender, Dewey. Let's see if he can hold on to it coming through the corner of 3.
Tyler Justice trying to work by Michael Redding on the inside. Jared Beasley right there if anything happens, with Alan Westman right behind him. And the momentum wins again for Michael Redding as he will lead that lap. And now Jared Beasley looks to the inside of the 7 of Tyler Justice in 1 and 2.
It's like the 7 finally figured out the momentum is definitely on the high side on exit of these corners, Dewey. So coming out of 2 and coming out of 4 is definitely the place you want to be. You get a pretty solid run through the middle of the corner off.
Great battle right now as Jared Beasley side by side with Michael Redding, Tyler Justice. Michael Redding in the wall big time. Zach Lundgren involved.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait till you see that wreck on replay.
Alan
Holy
Westman.
moly. Michael
Terry
Redding comes off
Mason.
the outside wall and just flips into the pit road box.
That was probably the biggest wreck we have ever gotten on camera here at No Breaks TV. Wow. Your race leader loses control into the outside wall. Everybody getting back on the gas coming out of the corner, and chaos ensues. So Craig Learman, DJ Hardgrove, Zach Lindgren, 75 of Terry Mason, Andrew Cardinale, Alan Westman, all on pit road. As Alan Westman went for a tumble as well as the 16 of Michael Redding.
This is definitely going to shake some things up, ladies and gentlemen. There's a few of those guys that are running around the back just taking it easy, saving their equipment. Going to have a good opportunity.
So after all the chaos, right now, Jared Beasley is your leader. The 7 of Tyler Justice is currently sitting in second. Sitting in third place should be the 59 of David Levine. Fourth looks to be the 66. That is Bradley Wilson. Fifth is the 92 of Christopher Matthews. And that should be DJ Hargrove in the 6th position, Andrew Cardinale in 7th. And other than that, everybody else getting some work done on pit road, so we'll see how they come off here. There was a number of cars, Tom, involved in that accident, and a lot of guys are going to have a lot of damage and try and deal with that to finish this race. The lights are out on the pace car. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We've dropped quite a bit of cars. Ten cars on the lead lap. Looks like Derek Robinson will join the tail 8th. 9th, Zach Lindgren. 10th is Terry Mason. Craig Learman's out there a lap down, and I believe that's everybody that was able to escape from the wreckage. Jared Beasley, Tyler Justice set to get back underway here at Gateway Motorsports Park. pace car looks to pull in, and he does off of turn number 4. The 3 is back on the gas, and we are back underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this latest crash is going to leave us with just 10 cars on the lead lap. That is going to shrink this field down quite a bit, so we should see quite a bit of green flag running from this point forward. But that was one heck of a ride that Evel Knievel ended up taking, that's for sure.
Tyler Justice able to grab the lead from the 3 of Jared Beasley. Running in third right now is the 66 of Bradley Wilson, with David Levine right behind him. Bradley Wilson started this race in the 17th position and just patiently worked his way into the top 3. David Levine gets loose off turn 2, able to save it. Great piece of driving by the 59.
That was one heck of a save by the 59, David Levine. It's going to cost him some momentum, allowing Chris Matthews to get to his bumper, but that looked like his car wanted to turn straight sideways into the wall. He just overcorrected a little bit when he got loose and just about lost it, Dewey.
DJ Hargrove on pit road. Not sure if that was scheduled or unscheduled, but he will go a lap down here.
Yeah, Dewey, I'm hearing from race control that DJ Hargrove in the 24 was serving a black flag penalty for passing under yellow. That will leave him first car, 1 lap down.
The 818 of Derek Robinson got up into the wall there in turns 1 and 2. He was running in 7th. That's going to put him at the tail of this field right now, which looks to be about 9th position.
Looks like we're pretty spread out, 1 through 10, Dewey. So we got some, going to have some pretty good green flag run going here. I think these guys are going to start picking each other off one by one. There'll be some guys that are using up their equipment, and other guys will just be holding back. So it'll be interesting to see how this run turns out for us. Right now, the 7 car of Tyler Justice is just about 3/10 up in front of Jared Beasley in the number 3 car, T&M Designs car.
Everybody's been pretty spread out. First, second, and third still fairly close together. Caution on the speedway.
Caution it is, Dewey. It looks like that one is going to be on the number 85 of Zach Lindgren. Just got loose and tight coming off the corner, kisses the outside wall, and spins down in front of the other drivers, bringing out the caution.
Zach Lindgren's 85 machine has a ton of damage to it, as he was one of the ones involved in Michael Redding's massive crash. And I'm not sure that car is too easy to hold on to right now.
Yeah, I would imagine he hit pretty hard with that right front, Dewey. I would imagine his wheel's probably quite a bit out of stagger right now. That being said, we've seen quite a few cautions out here tonight that weren't the result of any kind of rough driving. It's just on some of these corners, some of these drivers just getting a little loose and overcorrecting off the exit and causing themselves to head up in and head into the wall. That's just tough breaks tonight for some of these guys, Dewey. That being said, the first car 1 lap down will be DJ Hargrove in the number 24. That will bring him back to the lead lap. As it looks like we have all takers on pit road right now, with the exception of the 81 of Andrew Cardinale. He is going to take the lead of this race by default on pit road, and it looks like he'll probably try to pick up a few bonus points.
Side by side off pit road, looks like Tyler Justice does beat the 3 of Jared Beasley, not by much. Bradley Wilson will come out in the 3rd position. 4th was David Levine in the 59. And Christopher Matthews comes out of pit road in the 5th position.
So as we thought earlier in this race, before we were talking about in the pre-race, you know, these cars got a little bit tough to handle on some of these on these exits, and we're seeing it cause quite a few cautions. Some guys are tearing up some pretty good race cars. Looks like we're going to have a pretty big shift towards the front of the pack. Now, we have a few guys that have generally been running around nice and calm and quiet in the back. They're going to be up there battling for the lead now. It looks like, for example, Derek Robinson, who started out in the back at number 16th, is up to 7th. Christopher Matthews started 14th. He's going to be up to 6th. Andrew Cardinale is on pit road at the moment, but David Levine started 10th. He's up to 4th. Bradley Wilson started 17th without a qualifying time and is up to 3rd. That leaves Jared Beasley in 2nd, and I think Tyler Justice winning the race off pit road in the number 7 car.
We're just about approaching halfway done here at Gateway Motorsports Park. Tyler Justice is your leader. Michael Redding led early. Had a little contact with the 59 of David Levine. Michael Redding back up to the front. Michael Redding into the wall and goes for one of the craziest rides we've ever seen. Collects a bunch of cars. And Tyler Justice inherits the lead. Jared Beasley grabbed the pole, and he has been battling hard. But I think the story of the evening so far is the 66 of Bradley Wilson. Started in 17th. He is up to 3rd, battling with these two for the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we have a moment on this final lap coming back to green, I want to make a big shout out to our sponsors tonight for the NMNTS ARCA Series presented by Disabled Veterans Racing, and Simcast TV is also a primary sponsor on tonight. SimSpec PC Towers taking care of our pole award winner and another primary sponsor. Go check them out at simspec.com. Also want to give a big shout out to Hancock Quality Goods. They're on board with us each night, week in, week out. Go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Great company there. TN Designs, and also BA Graphics on board with us. So here we go, getting ready to go back to green, coming out of exit.
Tyler Justice, Jared Beasley side by side through 3 and 4 to take you back to the green flag here at Gateway. Pace car is in. Tyler Justice on the gas way before everybody else. A great start by Tyler Justice. Opens up almost a whole second here, taking the restart.
It looks like the 8AT to Derek Robinson gets a little tight, gets up into the wall on the exit of turn 2, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to cost him a couple spots as DJ Hargrove and Zach Lindgren go by. Right now we got him running single file coming across the line. Tyler Justice, followed by Jared Beasley, David Levine, and Bradley Wilson, and Christopher Matthews rounding off the top 5. Behind him will be Andrew Cardinale getting a little pressure from the 24 at DJ Hargrove. Also, the 85 of Zach Lindgren's getting into the picture.
Tyler Justice still your leader, not really pulling away from Jared Beasley, not really getting gained on. They're about even. David Levine able to sneak by Bradley Wilson for 3rd. As those guys are fairly close together here, but Tyler Justice with a good gap to the lead right now. And then there's a big gap between Bradley Wilson and Christopher Matthews as a caution waves yet again. Looks like the 24 DJ Hargrove gets loose coming off of 4. Zach Lindgren just finishes him off, and the yellow is out.
Ladies and
Just
gentlemen,
past
that'll bring us
halfway here.
just past halfway. Like Dewey just said, that's going to be our 7th caution of the night. We currently have 59 laps to go. By the time we go back green, we'll probably be down to about 56 laps. Hoping we can get back to a nice long green flag run here and see what we can come up with. Looks like we have a few takers on pit road. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th place back. Guys jumping down to get some fresh rubber and some full fuel for this. Maybe might turn out to be the last run of the night. So that could give them an extra opportunity to get up on these boys with some fresh tires and probably compete. They're going to have about 10 laps extra fresh tires since our last caution. Won't even be that, do we? Just 5 laps since our last caution. Well, we have a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to just go out and give another big shout out to our sponsors here on the NMNTS ARCA Series Racing tonight, presented by the boys over there for Disabled Veterans Racing. Want to say a huge shout out to Motor Sims Racing Magazine as well as SimSpec PC Towers on board with the pole award and a primary sponsor of tonight's race. Ladies and gentlemen, go check them out at www.simspec.com. They produce basically sim PC towers for the general public. If you're inclined to have somebody build you a tower with some quality equipment and get you a quality tower done in a short period of time on a budget, go take a look at them, talk to them. They got a pretty good group of guys over there running it in Ken Yellens and John Barron. I also want to say a big shout out to Hancock Quality Goods, who's been on board all season as well. Go take a look at them at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Pretty interesting little fragrance company. They got some pretty cool products to check out you can buy from them. Remember to use the code Thunder17 to get yourself a little bit of a discount. That being said, a couple of our sponsors, TN Designs, on board again tonight, as well as BA Graphics. So we got a pretty good group of guys out here remaining on the lead lap, ladies and gentlemen. 1st through 10th will be Tyler Justice. In 2nd place will be Jared Beasley, starting inside row 2, David Levine. Restarting outside row 2, Bradley Wilson. Inside row 3, Christopher Matthews. Outside row 4, Andrew Cardinale. Inside row, 5th row, Zach Lindgren. And outside in the 4th row will be Derek Robinson. Inside 5th row, DJ Hargrove. And rounding out top 10 on the lead lap will be Terry Mason in the 75 car. Outside 5th row. Looks like we're stacking them up 2 by 2. The lights are out on the pace car, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be going back green next time by the green flag. Coming out of turn 4, you'll see the pace car drop off, and then at that point, it's up to the leader to restart the race anytime between that point to when the green flag flies. Some of you are just tuning in for the first time watching our restarts out. You'll see that 7 car gets quite a bit of jump because he's able to anticipate when that pace car is going to leave. And is able to get himself a pretty good jump off on the restart. So that gives him a pretty good little advantage to be able to go through and getting down the front stretch into turn 1. So as we come by here, we should be going green here shortly.
Rolling through turns 3 and 4, getting ready to go back underway here at Gateway Motorsports Park. And Tyler Justice gets a good jump, but Jared Beasley right there with him.
Yeah, we didn't see Tyler Justice jump out to that quick 3/4 of a second leave on that restart, do we? Looks like Jared Beasley in 3 was able to kind of match him on the restart. He dropped back now in just a little bit. Get in line and start running cars. Bradley Wilson up to 3rd position, followed by David Levine in 59. Looks like we got Zach Lingren going on the outside of Christopher Matthews, try to pick up a spot. And he will take away 5th spot at the stripe from the 32 of Christopher Matthews. As Christopher Matthews dives to the bottom, back onto the inside. See if he can hold it and pull off a little bit of a slide job to get up in front of the 85. He slides up a little bit. The 85 holds him down and maintains the position going off the corner.
Andrew Cardinale looking to the outside of Christopher Matthews in 3 and 4, and he's going to be able to clear him as they come out of turn 4. Jared Beasley able to close the gap a little bit between him and Tyler Justice. Andrew Cardinale spins off of turn 2 down to the infield wall, able to keep it rolling here, and we should stay under green. Right now, your top 5, Tyler Justice still in the lead currently. Running in second is Jared Beasley, 4/10 back. Third place, Bradley Wilson, 8/10 back. Fourth, David Levine, 1.7 seconds back. And fifth is Zach Lindgren, 2.1 seconds back. Tyler Justice has been stretching this lead 2/10 per lap over Jared Beasley, and Bradley Wilson trying to reel in the 3. He's doing quite a good job of that. Off of turns 1 and 2, it seems like the 66 of Bradley Wilson able to reel in the 3 of Jared Beasley. And off of turns 3 and 4, Jared Beasley gets a little bit of an advantage over the 66 of Bradley Wilson. So a good little duel going on between those two. It's Christopher Matthews and DJ Hargrove a little further back for 6th have been battling it out. David Levine looks to the inside of Zach Lindgren. That is for 4th, and he will get him going into turns 3 and 4. Zach Lindgren not going away here on the high side, going to try and battle back coming off the corner. It looks like David Levine, a little too strong on the bottom, will take the position away.
Coming across the stripe, we'll check some speeds. 155 of the stripe for Tyler Justice right behind him. And TNN Designs Jared Beasley is running 156. Last lap time for Michael Redding in the, Bradley Wilson in the number 66 car was a 33 with a 40. 33 with a 36. So a bit quicker than Jared Beasley last lap time. Tyler Justice last lap around was a 33 with a 2.0, Dewey. So he's putting down some pretty good lap times. He's getting just about 3
Bradley
or 4
Wilson
tenths.
a round out of 4.
Caution on the speedway, ladies and gentlemen, as the number 66 of Bradley Wilson, running in third position, just gets loose coming off of turn 4 and just brings her down, turns it down to the bottom to keep other cars from getting into him, and tags the inside retaining wall.
Tough break for Bradley Wilson. Started in 17th, worked his way into the top 3, and just got a little too loose coming off the corner and hits the inside wall. Looks like most everybody's going to be coming down pit road here and get some fresh tires and fuel and see if they can't try and make it to the end here, as this has been a long race for a lot of these guys.
Everybody taking the pit road on lap 82 of 125. By the time we come out, get back to green, we'll probably have about 41 laps to go remaining, so that should give us a full fuel run, or at least a full tire run with 41 laps to go here at Gateway Motorsports Park Oval, Dewey, for the Disabled Veterans Race at NMNTS here in the James Phillips Memorial 160. Excuse me, Larry Phillips for the Memorial 160. I messed it up again. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, want to give a big shout out to our sponsors tonight. Go take a look at TN Designs on Facebook, and also BA Graphics as well. Another big sponsor of ours tonight is Hancock's Quality Goods. Go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Pretty interesting little display of products they got there for men's in the fragrance area. Go check it out. Also, another big shout out to another primary sponsor, also our pole sponsor tonight. That is SimSpec PC Towers. They do a pretty good job, ladies and gentlemen, out there creating and building PC towers for the sim world. Go check them out if you're looking to have one done up, and they can get you taken care of. Pretty good quality little company over there. Then again, I also want to say a big shout out to No Brakes TV up in the booth, Tom Jenks. No Brakes TV, we are broadcasting in 1080p here in the booth. I'm Tom Vanoss with Dewey Larzell. Come check us out. Go back and look at our videos. Give us a big thumbs up or subscribe to our channel. For those of you that are tuning in for the first time to this race, we do multiple race sessions. So if you're looking for somebody to go out and broadcast a race for you, go ahead and look us up and give us a call. That being said, Dewey, looks like we had DJ Hargrove stay on the lead lap. He's going to be bringing us to the green flag. Oddly enough, DJ Hargrove's cars remain pretty clean, Dewey. He's got just a little bit of damage on the right side. Other than that, he looks pretty good. So we should be going green here in the next couple laps, and it'll be interesting to see if he's able to hold on with a little less fresher tires.
Interesting strategy call from the 24. We'll see if it works out, as he's got Tyler Justice starting to his outside, and Tyler's been very, very strong here these past 30 or 40 laps.
Yeah, it looks like the last time DJ Hargrove was on pit road was back on lap 70. He picked up four fresh tires and fuel, so he's just got about 12, 13 laps on these tires, so it'll be interesting to see how they hold up compared to the guys that pitted it with fresh tires.
Lights are out on the pace car, so we should be going green next time by. DJ Hargrove, Tyler Justice going to take you back to the green flag. Have to keep an eye on the 24. See how he does on the older tires versus everybody else's fresh, brand new tires. Here we go, rolling through turns 3 and 4. DJ Hargrove, Tyler Justice set the field to get back underway here at Gateway Motorsports Park. Pace car getting ready to duck off into the pit area, and that'll leave the track wide open for DJ Hargrove to get back on the gas. And here we go. We are back underway here at Gateway Motorsports Park. A good restart by the 7 of Tyler Justice. Side by side down the straightaway into the turn we go.
DJ Hargrove tried to hold the bottom as well as he can with Tyler Justice getting the run on the outside. He'll slip back up and go back into second place, so we'll see if he can't hold on to that position moving up through the field here. I think this strategy might work out for DJ Hargrove. Dewey running up here in second position. Doesn't look like he's giving up a whole lot as long as he's able to maintain his line and get around this track. It's going to be tough to get by him. Guys are going to have to go by him on the inside, it looks like, in order to get any kind of movement or momentum or any way to get by him. So that being said, if he's able to hold on to this, we end up with another caution that comes out with a leader's pit. He's going to be in a pretty good position and get a pretty good quality finish on this race, Dewey.
Jared Beasley trying to work on the inside of the 24. Not quite enough here in turns 3 and 4. He's going to pull up side by side. Great power move by the 3 of Jared Beasley. And he will not have enough to complete the pass down the front straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2 we go. And he is really going to have to dive down in there and try and take that spot away from DJ Hargrove. Jared Beasley able to get him in turns 3 and 4, will complete the pass, and that'll put the 3 back into the second position. Now David Levine all over the rear of DJ Hargrove, and that battle will be for third. 24 gives a shot in the shorts to the 3 of Jared Beasley. He went way up the track. No harm, no foul. Everybody keeps rolling.
Pretty good battle going on here between the 24 and the 59. It looks like also the 85 and 32 of Christopher Matthews want to get in on a little bit of that challenge and racing for third position up there. As we see it, DJ Hargrove in the 24, ladies and gentlemen, he's got about 10, 12 laps older tires than the rest of these drivers on this track, and he's holding his own pretty good up there in third position. As we see Tyler Justice and Jared Beasley start to open the gap in third right now. They're running first and second as we speak.
Seems like DJ's starting to settle into a pretty good groove. He's pulled a little bit of a gap on the 59 of David Levine now. But the front two are definitely pulling away from the rest of the field. Tyler Justice was starting to check out. Jared Beasley starting to reel him back in. Just over half a second ahead.
So Christopher Matthews dropping to the inside of the 85 Zach Lindgren, trying to get a position away from him at the start-finish. Zach holds on to it, but we'll see what happens going into turn 1. As well as Dave Levine going to the bottom, trying to get by the 24 of DJ Hargrove.
Hargrove loses it coming out of 2, collects the 59. DJ Hargrove able to keep rolling. David Levine around, and the yellow comes out. Looks like just about everybody's probably going to come back down pit road yet again. David Levine opts to not come down pit road. The lineup has DJ Hargrove in 5th, but he will come down pit road in 3rd. Wonder if any penalties will be assessed. We'll have to keep an eye on the 24 and see if he has any penalties to serve. Coming off pit road, looks like Tyler Justice will be the first one off. 3 of Jared Beasley will come off 2nd. 3rd, DJ Hargrove. 4th, Zach Lingreth. And 5th, Christopher Matthews. Right behind them, Andrew Cardinale in the 81. But the 59 of David Levine opted to not come down pit road that time by. He's passing the pit exit, and he will come down this time. Just getting some bonus points there in the 59 car. That'll surrender the lead back to the 7 of Tyler Justice. Jared Beasley will restart to his outside. And strategy paid off. The 24, DJ Hargrove, scheduled to restart in the 3rd position.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that little spin there didn't cost DJ Hargrove as much as it did cost David Levine there getting sideways and having to come in. Although David Levine was able to pick up some bonus points for leading a lap there. But did come on down, and he is on pit road now getting his service work done, maybe getting a little damage repaired. It looks like they're pounding out the fenders a little bit there on pit road for David Levine in the number 59 car. That being said, he will maintain on the lead lap, it looks like, so he should be able to come back and charge back towards front when he gets an opportunity to come back on the track in this restart delay. So we come back to green. We will have the 7 of Tyler Justice taking us to the green flag. 2nd place position will be Jared Beasley. 3rd place, DJ Hargrove. 4th place, Zach Lindgren. 5th place, Christopher Matthews. And 6th will be David Levine. Actually, he will be moving to the end of the longest line after pitting late. So 6th will be Andrew Cardinale, Derek Robinson, 59, David Levine, Bradley Wilson, Terry Mason, Craig Lerman.
Everybody doubled up. The lights on the pace car are out. That means we should be getting back underway here at Gateway Motorsports Park. Not a lot of laps left. We'll see what happens between the 7 and the 3. These two have basically battled each other the entire race. So here we go. They're rolling through turns 3 and 4. The pace car getting ready to pull down into the pit area, and we will be back underway here at the NMNTS ARCA Series. We will be on board with the 85 Zach Lindgren on this restart as Tyler Justice on the hammer. We're back underway. DJ Hargrove got a great restart. Him and the 3 side by side into turns 1 and 2. Almost contact.
To see with the number 7, Tyler Justice got a huge jump off that restart, ladies and gentlemen. He's out there running all alone right now with Jared Beasley running a tight 3rd, and we got DJ Hargrove on the bottom getting passed by Zach Lindgren. Looks like David Levine's going to try to go by him on the high side as well.
David Levine will get the spot from DJ Hargrove as DJ's just falling back further and further as Andrew Cardinale now starting to catch the 24.
Looks like we got pretty much a two-car show going on up front right now, ladies and gentlemen, with Tyler Justice and Jared Beasley starting to close the gap on Tyler. So it'll be interesting to see if we can't get this coming down to a battle. Looks like next time we come by, we will have 26 laps to go, 26 out of 125. So we're heading towards the closing stretch here, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be interesting to see what kind of lap times these guys will be able to hold on and see if they can extend their lead over the rest of this field.
Driver who's done a great job here this evening, the 85 Zach Lindgren, involved in that caution. His car was all beat up, and he was able to hang on to it, had a self-spin, but the crew has worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. He has fought his way back up to third. A great job by the 85 Zach Lindgren here this evening.
Yeah, definitely doing another solid race tonight, too, with Christopher Matthews. He's been able to keep his nose pretty clean there in the 92 Richard Petty color TN Designs car. He's currently running 8th. He started the race in 16th position, so looks like he's able to close the gap down. He's just trying to get by and under, looks like DJ Hargrove in the 24 right now, competing for that 6th place spot.
Back up front, the 3 of Jared Beasley has caught the 7 of Tyler Justice there. Nose to tail coming off of turn number 4. We'll see what Jared Beasley decides to do.
Looked like the 59 of David Levine just moved over and let the 81 of Andrew Cardinale go right on by. A little bit faster car. Looks like David Levine may be losing a little bit of pace off tonight.
Jared Beasley gets loose and hits the outside wall hard off of turn number 2. Massive damage to the right side of the number 3. We'll see if he can continue, but Zach Lindgren is going to go around the outside. It looks like he was able to gather it back up.
Gathers back up, gets the speed to it, but I don't know if he's going to have any aero problems coming off or not. He gets a little bump from Lindgren on the exit of the corner. It's like he's holding up the whole group. Zach Lindgren dives to the bottom of the inside in the Haviland 2085 car. Oh, and he gets under the brakes too hard, slides the nose down, just about gets out of shape. He's going to lose a lot of momentum where the 81 of Andrew Cardinale and David Levine are going by the 3, as well as the 92 of Christopher Matthews and DJ Hargrove. They just freight train both these cars right here down the backstretch.
Meanwhile, that's going to let Tyler Justice open up almost a 3-second lead over the rest of these guys. We'll see what it is clocked at. Here's the 85 Zach Lindgren, turned by the 24 DJ Hargrove in the inside wall. Big time damage. Caution is out. Zach Lindgren, massive damage to that car. DJ Hargrove's car also with massive damage. I don't believe either one of those cars will be finishing the event here tonight. So it looks like the 85 just came down to try and pass the 3 of Jared Beasley, and he was unaware that the 24 of DJ Hargrove was below him.
Yeah, tough break there for DJ Hargrove. Tough position to be in. You know, he was coming off the corner and just coming up and holding his line, and looked like the 3 had slowed up, and the 85 of Zach Lindgren had one heck of a run on the 3 coming off the corner. He was just trying to get by, and it was just a case of there was a car there and he wasn't clear yet and tried to get down, and there was come across the front of the 24 causing the accident. I
Looks
think
like
that
everybody
might
coming
do
down
it
pit
for the
road here.
85 Zach Ling, and I think that one might have just cost him his motor also, Dewey.
And leaders coming down pit road. 75 Terry Mason's going to stay out and get some bonus points here. Receiving word here that Bradley Wilson blew a motor as he was able to battle back from his self-spin. He will pull it behind the wall. He should be done for the evening.
Well, Dewey, it looks like Terry Mason last pitted on our caution 2 laps ago. That being said, he is going to have some pretty fresh tires. So not only is he not going to have to worry about pitting, he's going to come up and he's going to be restarting this race with some fresh rubber.
Tyler Justice wins the race off of pit road by a nose over Andrew Cardinale. David Levine came out right behind them, Christopher Matthews and Derek Robinson.
But it looks like Terry Mason is going to make the decision to go down pit road and maybe try to pick up and take care of some of the damage. He's got quite a bit to the front of his car. It's definitely affecting him aero-wise. So he'll lead that lap, gather up some bonus points, and run down to the end of the year here. You got Tyler Justice will restart on the pole again.
The 3 of Jared Beasley back down on pit road. Not sure what's going on here. Might be getting some of that damage fixed on his machine. Not much damage on there, but could be enough that affects his car, as he was going to restart in the back of the lead lap cars anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time by, I think we'll have the lights be going out on the pace car. It'll be gathering up. Everybody else will be getting lined up side by side as we continue to start losing race cars. Now we're down to 7 cars on the lead lap. Just 7 cars remaining in this race. It looks like right now Jason Alexander in the number 5 car, he's out there just turning some laps, gaining some positions. Every time we have a caution, somebody drops out, he picks up another spot. So we only have 16 laps to go this time by, so I don't see any opportunity for Jason Alexander to gather up any additional laps through the rest of this race, but give him an opportunity to go around and get some experience here running under green flag conditions.
Everybody side by side behind the pace car here. As the lights are out and we're getting ready to go back underway, we have lost a lot of race cars tonight, as this racetrack is just eating them up one by one. So here we go. Everybody is side by side, nose to tail, as they wait for the pace car to pull in down pit road, and it does so now. Tyler Justice back on the gas, and we're back underway. David Levine almost loses it off of 2. It pinches Christopher Matthews in the wall. Caution is out. Christopher Matthews was above the 59 as David Levine got very loose coming off the corner, and there was just nowhere for the 92 to go. Approaching 10 laps to go right now. The 7 of Tyler Justice is your leader. The 81 of Andrew Cardinale runs second. I believe the 92 of Christopher Matthews will be moved to third as he was able to keep going. The 818 of Derek Robinson should be restarting in fourth, and fifth looks to be the 59 of David Levine, as Jared Beasley is on pit road yet again, along with Terry Mason. Looks like none of the top five's really going to come down pit road except for David Levine, probably to get some new tires after his spin and a little bit of damage work. Something must be very wrong with the 3 of Jared Beasley. He's coming down pit road again to get some more service done. Whenever he hit that outside wall, it could have done a ton of damage to the 3 car.
Yeah, I think so, Dewey's taking the opportunity to get down to pit road, get some work done, get some corners and everything pinned down there, but he's also taking the opportunity to get 4 fresh tires. Obviously, fresh tires at this track are good, especially for running down the bottom, but he's still going to restart in the top 7. I don't think he'll go a lap down, but we go to restart here. We'll have about 11 to go. Looks like right now we are still going to maintain with about 7 cars on the lead lap, so it'll be interesting to see what this shootout brings to us.
Lights are out on the pace car. Tyler Justice, Andrew Cardinale set to take you back. Green flag racing right behind them. Christopher Matthews and Derek Robinson. Scheduled to be Terry Mason, David Levine, Jared Beasley. In the 5 of Jason Alexander currently is 42 laps down.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if any of these drivers, the 81 or the 92, have anything for Tyler Justice this time around. Tyler's been getting some good restarts, jumping out to a pretty good, decent lead off the corner once the pace car jumps in. So it'll be interesting see if the 81 Andrew Cardinale can keep up with him on the restart and have something for him coming into turn 1 on the high side, which is the preferred place to be to carry the momentum through.
Pace car ducks in. Tyler Justice, a little bit longer delay to get on the gas, but we're back underway. Green flag at Gateway. Tyler Justice with a big lead currently. Andrew Cardinale in second. A battle for third between Derek Robinson and Christopher Matthews. Christopher Matthews has the spot. Derek Robinson was door-to-door. Got a little bit too hairy on the outside of 3 and 4 and let the 92 go by.
Right now, it looks like the 7's been pretty much the dominant car of the night so far for the last 50 or 60 laps or so. It's going to take an accident or a mistake by the 7, I think, for the 81 to catch him. We got 10 to go this time by, so we'll be coming around 9 to go and see if Andrew Cardinale in the 81 T&N Designs car can get his car up to the front and Oh, look at Tyler Justice got loose coming off the corner. That's going to allow Andrew Cardinelli to make up some time. I don't know if you see what I'm seeing, Dewey, but I see the 7 overdriving his car just a little bit, trying to get 2 out in front of him. The 81 has been smooth corner to corner. It's like the 7 drives her in pretty hard and just kind of over brakes or under brakes and pushes way up the racetrack through the center of the corner, and then it's causing him to lose a little bit of time on exit to the 81 coming by. This time Tyler Justice ran a 33 with a 4.0 lap, and Andrew ran a 33 with a 23, so he was able to pick up a little bit better speed, another 10th on that lap.
Everybody's spaced out around the racetrack currently. I believe everyone is just in survival mode here at the end of this race. Looks like not one single car in the field does not have damage, as this track has been pretty rough to all these race cars here tonight.
7 laps to go, Dewey. Last time by, Tyler Justice ran a 33 with a 42. Andrew Cardinelli was a little bit quicker with a 33 with a 29, just about a 10th and a half quicker last lap. So he's headed in the right direction to hopefully get to the back bumper of of Tyler Justice by the end of this race. This time by now, we have 6 to go. 6 laps till the checker.
Tyler Justice gains a 10th on Andrew Cardinelli that lap. They have a big gap between them and third place running Christopher Matthews, 1.8 seconds. Then Derek Robinson is 4th, Jared Beasley is 5th, Terry Mason 6th, David Levine 7th. That is all the cars on the lead lap. Big time smoke trail coming from the back of the 59 of David Levine. Not sure what happened there. That car already had a bunch of damage. Looks like the motor may have let go. Tough break for David Levine. A long night for him. Tyler Justice opens up about 2/10 over Andrew Cardinelli as we are coming near the end of this race.
Three to go this time by, Dewey. 3 more green flag laps left, and Tyler Justice will be able to take home another checkered flag, provided he's able to hold on to his car and doesn't make any mistakes, give the 81 an opportunity to get by him.
They have about a 4-second gap over them in third place running Christopher Matthews. So these two are running away from the rest of the field as the laps wind down.
Tell you what though, Dewey, Christopher Matthews and Derek Robinson, one heck of a finish for them tonight. They got to be really happy, as well as Jared Beasley coming in with a top 5. Christopher Matthews has started 14th. He's going to be finishing probably in third place, with Derek Robinson finishing 4th. Derek took his time, managed his car, rode around in the back for the majority of the race and let some of these guys make mistakes so he could get by them. And he's going to have a solid top 5 finish for the night, Dewey. And that's it. White flag this time by, and here we go. A run for the checker. If Tyler Justice can hang on for 2 more corners, he will be the winner tonight at the Larry Phillips Memorial 160 from Gateway Motorsports Over, presented by NMNTS and Disabled Veterans Racing.
Comes through turns 3 and 4 for the final time here tonight. A rough racetrack, but Tyler Justice will tame Gateway Motorsports Park, and he will win Larry Phillips Memorial.
Coming in second will be Andrew Cardinale. Finishing third will be Christopher Matthews, followed by Derek Robinson in the 818 and fourth. Jared Beasley will round out your top five, and finishing sixth on lead lap 75, Terry Mason.
We'll try and get a word with the top three here this evening. Definitely a long race for a lot of these guys. A lot of race cars with a lot of damage here this evening. All right, so we get a word here with the third place finisher, and then TN Designs number 92, Christopher Matthews. Christopher, congratulations on the third. You started in 14th and made your way all the way to the top three.
Yeah, that was a wild race. It was definitely a race of attrition. A lot of people got taken out, a lot of cautions, but I'm glad I made it through just to survive.
Yeah, it definitely looked like we had 11 cautions. And it looked like it just seemed that quite a few people just were losing their rear end coming off the corners, getting loose, and then kind of overcorrecting and tagging the outside wall. Is that what you were seeing?
Yeah, I think a lot of people were downshifting, and that, you know, you're spinning your tires a little bit faster than normal. So I know it happened in front of me a couple of times. So I kept it in fourth the whole time. So I just tried to play it safe, and hopefully, I mean, it got me to third. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, definitely great run tonight. Congrats on the podium finish, Christopher. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Definitely like to thank you guys for putting it on. I know y'all had problems early on. I'd like to thank Andrew. He paints my cars, and I don't know. I'm happy to be here.
Sounds
I
good.
just wanted to get your thoughts real quick, Christopher. I know you and David Levine had a little bit of a run-in towards the end there. And from our perspective, it looks like David got a little loose and you were on the outside and just had nowhere to go. What was your thoughts on that?
That's pretty much what I thought. I saw him get loose. I tried to back off a little bit, but I was already there, and that's just how the nature of this track goes when you're coming off that turn. But I have no bad feelings towards him. He's a great driver. He's always in here week in, week out, killing it. So hopefully next race will be a little bit better. I don't touch him. He doesn't touch me. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
All righty, Chris. Well, congratulations once again. Thanks for joining us in the booth, and we will see you at the next race, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our third place finisher, Christopher Matthews in the TNN Designs number 92 car. Looks like Dewey's running up and being able to catch up with our second place finisher right now.
We have the second place finisher, Andrew. Congratulations on a second. It was a long night. Had to start from the back, work your way to the front. And it was a long night, but second place has got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dewey, I went out in qualifying. Not really feeling too strong about the race tonight, but ended up P5 in qualifying, and then I looped it twice, almost looped it a third time, and just outlasted the last few wrecks to get up there. I mean, it feels like a win, honestly, especially with the points race. I'm third going into this one, so we'll see what I gain.
Yeah, it definitely looked like we had quite a few drivers exit early tonight just because they lost control of their car coming off a corner, or like the 19 of Mike Bruno, who was usually pretty strong. Looks like he blew his motor possibly downshifted and missed it a shift. Were you seeing a lot of that out there with people downshifting and maybe getting a little too much RPM to the rear wheels coming off the corners?
Yeah, and you know, Bruno, of course, I mean, that was a downshift just a little bit too early. Probably did it a couple of times and ran the temps a little bit high and then popped it going into 1 and 2 that one time. But I mean, that was the name of the game. To try and stay with the field, you got to downshift into third going through 1 and 2. So it's really awkward downshift as you're coming down into the banking, and the car is loading weight on the right side, and then it's just as equal of an awkward upshift. So I mean, it's just you got to wait pretty much until you're center on 1 and 2, downshift real quick. That's about the time you can get back in the gas, and it's really tricky.
Yeah, definitely. There's not too many other tracks out there we usually downshift on. I know Pocono is one of them, the major ones, other than the road course tracks. But congrats on the great run tonight. And that's like you say, you know what? You battled through the attrition. You got there. Still a good points finish. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, yeah. Definitely TN Designs, Pit Stop Insider, PSI TV, David Levine Racing. All did a great job this weekend, put this car together, along with the truck for tomorrow and the car for Richmond on Tuesday. I'm going to go fill up on liquids. That one ran me a bit tired. So, yeah, thanks for what you guys do, and I'll hopefully get back at you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it. Hopefully we can talk to you again. Maybe another podium official at the road course. So that being said, have a great night. Go celebrate with your teammates, and congrats on a good race.
Will do. Thanks, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our second place car, Andrew Cardinale. It looks like Dewey's able to catch up here with our first place winner, Tyler Justice, in the SimSpec PC Towers car.
Tyler, congratulations on winning here tonight. I know it was a tough race, and you ran up front and battled hard, and you were able to get it done.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was a pretty good race overall. Had a decent amount of cautions there, but it's expected for this track, the way how slick it was out there tonight. It would all of a sudden you'd break loose off of turn 2 or turn 4. You had to be real throttle control with it to keep it from spinning out. So that was one of the difficult things. But yeah, it was a little bit of a long race, but not too bad. It was car was fast. We started in 6th position and was able to get our way up to the front there pretty quick, and stayed up there for most of the race. Feel really bad for my teammate Mike Bruno. He didn't have no damage, didn't miss a shift or anything, and his car blew up around lap 20 or 30. He was going to be up there with us all night long, I believe. So that sucks, but yeah, overall a good race. Happy to get the win.
Yeah, tough break for Mike. I was watching him. It looked like he might have just been downshifting just a tick too early and running too many RPMs through that motor and entering in the corners. But it's one of those things we all learn from. I think you saw the other guys start to go away from that downshifting once they saw that happen to Mike. It's an unfortunate circumstances. But you had one hell of a race tonight, Tyler. Congratulations on the win. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, thanks, man. I want to thank my sponsor, SimSpec. I want to thank John Barron and Ken Counts. I want to thank all my teammates. And I want to thank Michael and Bradley for the league. And you guys in the booth do a great job with the broadcast. So keep it up.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Go enjoy that win and go celebrate with your teammates and have some fun. And hopefully we'll catch up with you again tomorrow night as we go to the Canadian Tire road course.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are our top 3 finishers. Tyler Justice coming home with the checker flag tonight, followed by Andrew Cardinale in second. And the third place car of Dewey, you got it?
That was Christopher Matthews who came home in the 3rd position there. Definitely a long night for a lot of these guys. A lot of Torp race cars, and I think there's a lot of drama that might be going on here in the pit area after the race. But that's just a product of the racetrack. A lot of close, hard racing. The track was slick. And you kind of get that whenever guys are just really gunning for it, especially coming down towards the end, trying to get into the hunt, trying to win the points championship. But I believe that should just about wrap it up for us here at No Breaks TV tonight with the NMNTS Larry Phillips Memorial at Gateway. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe there on YouTube. We really appreciate that. Give us a thumbs up on our video. Go check out a lot of our old videos. We have plenty of those. We've done a lot of broadcasts on dirt and asphalt. If you haven't already, please go on to Facebook and give us a like at No Breaks TV. Also, the NMNTS, they are on Facebook as well. Give them a like. They have points, updates, sportsmanship awards, and everything in between on their Facebook page. And now over to our sponsors and thanking all of them. I will hand this over to Tom Vanas. I am Dewey Lorzell, and thank you guys very much.
Yeah, Dewey, great job tonight calling the race. Appreciate it. It's always a lot of fun being up here in the booth with you. And a big thanks to Tom Jenks up there at No Breaks for us running all the camera angles and everything that he does. Can't say enough about that. Also want to give a big shout out to our series sponsor. That is MotorSims Racing Magazine. Go take a look at them at www.motorsimsracing. They are consistently sponsored all three of our series here in the NMNTS. Both of them on the ARCAs on Sundays, the trucks on Mondays, and the the Xfinity cars that we run on Tuesday nights for the Grand National Series. So that being said, they're a pretty great company, pretty good group of people. We'll give them a big shout out and take a look at what they have to offer. Also want to say a big thanks to Hancock Quality Goods as one of our title sponsors, always on board. Go take a look at them at www.oilcanhancocks.com. They got some pretty exciting products over there in relationship to some fragrances. Also shop with the promo code Thunder17 and get you a little bit of a discount on your next purchase. Thank you to T&N Designs and BA Graphics being on board again tonight. Those guys always do a pretty good job, and they do a lot of the paint jobs for all these cars out here on the track. They do a phenomenal job, and we can pick those up on the camera quite easily. Also, last but definitely not least, our Pole Award sponsor and one of our major sponsors, SimSpec PC Towers, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty good group of company over there with Ken Yallens and John Baird run that one. Go take a look at their website at www.simspec.com. They will be building PC towers for you. If you're interested, take a look at their website. They have a couple of different options you can choose from. Go ahead and feel free to contact them. Also, they're very responsive, so if you have any questions, they can help you out with. That being said, that covers up all the housekeeping duties. Just want to leave another big shout out to Tom Jenks up in the booth. Say thanks again. And for us at No Breaks TV, we appreciate being here. Go check us out online and YouTube and as well as Facebook. That being said, that is going to be a wrap here tonight at the Larry Phillips Memorial 160 at Gateway Motorsports Park. I'm Tom Vanas for Dewey Lorzell and Tom Jenks. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you down in Florida, hope you guys all stay safe, able to get through the storms and the hurricanes the best you can down there. And we are thinking about you day in and day out. We hope to be seeing you pretty soon.